Hey everyone, it's the brain in a vat again. Today, we're going to go on an exciting archaeological adventure and try to capture some footage of a primitive animal in its natural habitat. So I'm going to ask you all to be very, very quiet so we don't disturb them. The animal is called the Ignoramus Immoralis, and they thrive and flourish in the jungles of the YouTube true crime ecosystem. You can identify them by their prominent brow ridge, their incoherent prehistoric language, which resembles ape-like grunting and incoherent babbling in multi-hour long live streams, as well as their regressive tribal behavior. For some reason, these primitives have not been able to cognitively develop sufficiently to comprehend or participate in our modern human civilization, and they still follow a very primitive ethical code. To them, the thousands of years of our accumulated moral philosophy, science, logic, and ethics are incomprehensible, and they still live by the caveman ethics of mob rule and presumption of guilt. It resembles our own primitive justice systems, where witch hunts, summary executions, baby sacrifices to improve crop output, and public stoning were commonplace. Every night they go outside and scream to the lightning god in hopes that it will not smite them and will bring them bountiful super chats. Their justice system is adjudicated on through ancient interpersonal exchanges, like sharing dirt on their enemies in exchange for favors, like body grooming. Mutual grooming in exchange for rumors and gossip are the basis of their system of retribution, and upon which other tribe members are judged as guilty by tribal dictate. Because when you're a caveman, you get lots of parasites and infections, and securing the loyalty of other tribe members by feeding them gossip and misinformation about their enemies is rewarded by other Ignoramus Immoralis members who return the favor by licking your infections and wounds clean and picking the parasites from your scalp and nether regions. It's a sort of prehistory version of modern reciprocal altruism. You scratch and lick my posterior, and I will return the favor by secretly recording a phone call or setting someone up and pretending to be their friend with a puppet account to get salacious content for your YouTube channel. No one is quite sure how this primitive animal is still extant and not yet gone the way of the dodo, but somehow they survive by exploiting human gullibility. Okay, shh, everyone. We're approaching one right now. Let's try to listen carefully. Let's see if we can capture a glimpse of their primitive behavior and regressive morality.
Like if they're not guilty, and we don't know if they are or not, how much do you think one human being can take? Like how much more can they take if they're not guilty? Or they are even. I mean, if they are guilty, we should be pushing them to the brink of insanity. And somebody ought to be coming unglued about now. And it looks like, they're freaking out. They're pretty.
Not sure if you can make out those guttural noises, but I was able to pass the audio through a translation program into something resembling modern English. Let's have a listen. If they are guilty, we should be pushing them to the brink of insanity. Wow, how lucky we are to catch this animal spreading their fundamental legal precept, the presumption of guilt, and the layperson right to torture gratuitously. Archaeologists have discovered this legal principle in ancient pre-Sumerian cuneiform script. This predates even Hammurabi and is referred to as the McDonough principle. These primitives often refer to this doctrine in their religious scripture as the holy legal doctrine, or the one commandment. Okay now, so let's quietly move away and leave these savage beasts to their primitive games and return to modern civilization. What's the old expression again? It's a nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there. So until next time, everyone, use your modern brain, read, and try to become a better critical thinker. Don't listen to the Ignoramus Immoralis. They are devious and slimy. They will try to bring you down to their level and beat you with experience. I warn you, be ever vigilant for this animal. They have sharp teeth and they bite. Try to protect others from them, and if you have the courage, expose their regressive behavior and mock and ridicule them. This animal has not yet evolved advanced executive cognition in the frontal lobes like we have. So reasoning or trying to have a modern and civil conversation with them is virtually impossible. So until the next time, everyone, à tout à l'heure.